If you could say something to the community at Ho, what could the community do you think, to maybe move Letha's case? What would you ask them to do?
Come forward with some things, because some things people knows and people don't talk.
Warning. The podcast you're about to listen to may contain graphic descriptions of violent assaults, murder, and adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
Who Killed Letha? A quick interview with her niece, Hannah Hafley.
Well, as part of the investigation and the discussion about Letha Rutherford's case that's over 3 decades long, we wanted to talk to some of the family members. In particular, a young lady named Hannah Hafley reached out, and Hannah has taken a big interest in this decades-long case, even though she never got to meet her relatives. So I'm going to introduce you to Hannah. Hannah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good deal. And tell us a little bit about you and how old you are and whatnot real quick.
I'm 20. I've been wanting to open this case up since I was about 14 when I learned about this case.
Gotcha. I was going to say, never meeting Letha and everything. How did you said you at 14 that you got interested? How did you hear about it and how did it hit you?
Well, my dad has a bunch of her stuff. And one day I seen it and I wanted to look at the stuff that was hers. It's all the newspapers and clippings of it. And we actually had the CD. I got to find it, but we had the CD of us like in 2006, and it's from Lex 18.
Gotcha. Okay, so they did carry it in 2006. Lex 18 did too. Were you around for that though, right?
Yeah, I was probably about 3.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So now you're older and looking at it.
Yeah.
So, and your dad, you mentioned that. How's he related to Letha?
It's his sister.
Gotcha. So if we look back, Maurice is his name, correct?
Yes.
Did he have a nickname?
Little Hog.
Okay, we got to get the nicknames in, because in this whole case, one of the things that's intriguing is the nicknames. So I know that he was interviewed in the very beginning. If we look at old articles and things like that, does he talk about Letha's case a lot?
Well, I have to speak about it first before he says anything, because it upsets him all them years, of it being nobody knowing who done it or what not. But he talks about her, about what they used to do when they was younger, and they was really close. They was like maybe about 2 years apart from each other, but they was really close.
Gotcha. So you learned about this when you were 14. What struck you? What got to you about it?
It was my dad's only sister, and so I don't have much family, with his side of the family, that actually anyways comes around. But when I seen it and I was wondering, like, it's been all these years, why was there no answers about her case? So especially people in my family have said that I resemble her. So it made me want to start the case back up again.
I can see the resemblance, because you all got some awesome pictures that are better than what's in the paper of her, and definitely you do. So you, as a 14-year-old, you get interested in that, and having it. And you're right, over 30 years. We're looking at about 32 years at the time that we're recording this. That is a long time. What would if we had an outcome of this? And then, of course, we know we can't bring Letha back. But what would your desired perfect outcome be as a niece?
Justice for my dad and my grandma.
Yeah, for sure. The people that are left behind, because they've been waiting for that long.
Yeah.
If you could say something to the community at Ho, what could the community do you think, to maybe move Letha's case? What would you ask them to do?
Come forward with some things, because some things people knows and people don't talk. Yeah,
that's a problem for a bunch of reasons. So we definitely want that. We know there's some rumors. We won't go into the rumors. We're big on this show about not talking details about rumors, but maybe if enough people came forward, they could either make the rumors stand up or fall down, and they could get onto something else too. What would you say to Letha? If out of just in some magical way you were able to meet your aunt, what would you say to Letha?
I probably would say, I can't believe I look just like you, because it's like looking in a mirror, especially when you put my pictures of me being a baby up to her. It's like you couldn't even tell who's who.
Yeah.
You look just alike.
Yeah. I think when people see the pictures and stuff, they're going to say the same thing too.
Yeah.
Hey, you know there's more to the story, so go download the next episode like the true crime fan that you are.
The Murder Police podcast is hosted by Wendy and David Lyons and was created to honor the lives of crime victims, so their names are never forgotten. It is produced, recorded, and edited by David Lyons. The Murder Police podcast can be found on your favorite Apple or Android podcast platform, as well as at murderpolicepodcast.com, where you will find show notes, transcripts, information about our presenters, and a link to the official Murder Police Podcast merch store, where you can purchase a huge variety of Murder Police Podcast swag. We are also on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, which is closed caption for those that are hearing impaired. Just search for the Murder Police Podcast and you will find us. If you have enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe for more and give us 5 stars and a written review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you download your podcasts. Make sure you set your player to automatically download new episodes so you get the new ones as soon as they drop. And please tell your friends. Lock it down, Judy.